Hi guys, today, I guess, yeah, today time, I'm going to be telling you guys a really, not really funny, but a story that happened in Texas. Okay, so, this boy named Nene, no, I know, he's got a weird name. His real name is actually, Nathaniel, but he asked me out one time, like, he kept on asking me out, and it was getting me really annoyed, so, he kept on asking me out for, a month, every single day, and, finally I was like, okay, you know what, I'll go out with you, or be your girlfriend or whatever, if you win at wrestling with me. And I've had 3 or 4 years of experience wrestling with my brothers and my uncle and stuff. So yeah, and then I was like, if you win, that's what you like. I'll go out with you and be your girlfriend. But if you lose, I get a slap. He's like, that seems fair. And I was like, okay. Make a long story short, I won. I got a slap and he went home crying. He went home crying because he went home crying, crying, crying. Um, and then the next day, it was school, school was out, and then I went to my cousin's house for I stayed at her house for a week. Her name was Jackie, but she already has a kid. She's old enough to have a kid. She's about 20. She was 22. Yeah. Well, basically she's like my auntie, but she's my cousin. Cause my cousin Roy, he could be my uncle, and that's who I'm related to. Roy. So yeah, whatever. They're really nice, and I stayed with them for a week. And yeah. But anyway, yeah. Once I came back, it was my last day in Texas before I had to go. No, not my last day. Was it my last day? Oh gosh, I can't remember. No, but yeah, it was my last day in Texas. So I went out there to play, back outside to play, and then he was everybody calls me Rose over there because for some reason they can't say my first name. It's like Nuva. How hard is it to say Nuva? Nuva. It's like new, new, like new glasses, or I don't know, new glasses, new, and then the. It's oh my god, people are. Anyways, and so they call me Rose. My middle name is Rose, so that's what they call me. And he was like, hey Rose, did you hear the big news? I was like, what? And he was like, I went out with Lexi. Are you jealous? I was like, no. And he's like, well, you should be. And he kept on getting all up in my face like that. And I was like, dude, get out of my. And so I slapped him again. And he was like, see, this is what people who are in love do. I was like, people in love don't slap each other. And you don't even I mean, you probably don't even love me. You probably just like me, not love me. And he was like, well, I made up a song for you. And he started singing to me. And he's like, don't laugh at me, okay? I was like, okay, whatever. And then he started singing. I could not stop laughing after he stopped singing. I didn't want to be rude, so I just I turned around and I was so stupid. And then yeah, and then he called me Toots, and I went ballistic on him. I was like a demon. It was awesome. And he was like, you don't have to go all demon on me. I was like, well, don't call me Toots then. And then his sister came over and he's like, and then she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, your brother just called me Toots. And then she's like, oh, that's stupid. And I was like, yeah, so is he. And then he went home crying, and it's yeah. And then I didn't ever see him again. He also tried to kiss me on that last day because he was wrestling with this boy named Donnie, and he's I started whispering, and then Donnie won after Donnie won, he was like, dude, I just saved your life. I was like, why? Because if I lost, then he would. We agreed that if I lost, then he would be able to kiss you. And I was like, what? You could have at least told me. And then, but he came up afterwards. He was like, just give me one last kiss since you're going away, Tits. I was like, don't call me freaking Tits. I was like, oh my god, And then I just punched him, and so now I'm glad that he doesn't like me. Really glad. And yeah, so that's the story. So yeah, I guess I'll just be going. So Oh, rate, comment, and subscribe. Um, like. Thanks. Oh, and you can follow me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. I'll put my Twitter and my Facebook below. So yeah. Thanks. Bye.